We'll talk about the play of Ura. Seemed like he came out very active in the beginning there and created a couple chances and finally did finish one.
Yeah, I think really been watching Euro for the past couple of weeks. I think he's playing very well at the moment. Very active. He's making smart decisions, and he's finishing stuff. He finished well on the weekend in the reserve game, and I think tonight's finish was fantastic.
Jason, with you guys, I guess maybe revolving or playing different forwards and trying to find the right mix, how important is it for guys like you to do well in reserve games and international friendlies like tonight?
It's really important. Even Robbie, who didn't score tonight, was extremely active as well and got in behind their defense on multiple occasions, made some good decisions himself. So really, I feel like right now we've got a lot of players playing good in that forward position.
Talk about the defensive effort tonight. Very solid for an exhibition match. What did you like that the team did well defensively?
Well, I think first and foremost, I thought the spirit and the attitude of the entire group tonight was better than it has been in our past two international friendlies. I think that a few of the guys that hadn't looked so comfortable and so steady in the other international friendlies looked good tonight. I thought David Horst played very, very well tonight. And that's an encouraging sign for us and for him.
Hey, Coach, talk about Will, his progression, and you know what you've been impressed with him, and what has prompted you to just kind of throw him into the fire right away.
I think going into the last home game, as I already said, it was really a little bit of a baptism by fire. It was I was forced into a decision, or not forced into a decision, but I made that decision really because I didn't think that our midfield in particular had played well in the previous two matches. And so there needed to be some changes, and one of the biggest changes was to move Kyle into that holding midfield spot because he hadn't played there for us all year. He's a guy that we liked, him being box-to-box player. And so, had always kind of felt like if we put Kyle in that place, we might be putting him in a box that he would be uncomfortable in. But he played very well there, and so that meant we were going to have the other side of the diamond open, and we just didn't really have any clear-cut answers. And then Will comes into camp and shows us that he could do that job very quickly in the training session. So we're willing to throw him in there, and I think he did very well. He did very well last Friday night, and I thought he played well tonight also.
What type of a game planning or what type of expectations you have for going into this Saturday against LA?
Yeah, I mean we're going there, I think, on a confidence high, and we're just going to continue to do the same things that we have at home. We're going to go there with a mentality that we want all the points that are available in that match, and we will just go there and hopefully continue what right now is starting to be a little bit of a roll for us, because I think tonight we could add in that there was a lot of good soccer there by our squad. So we'll try to put another result together. And I think I'd be mistaken. I think I'm correct in saying that we haven't won 2 games in a row this year. So that's a big challenge to put out there in front of our players.
What kind of momentum does this match offer going into LA on Saturday?
Yeah, again, I think it's a game that's certainly not opportune in its timing, and it's a difficult setup to try to manage as far as how many players are going to be involved and how many minutes they're going to play, and you're risking injury anytime you step into these games. But when you can play well and get a result, it does mean a confidence boost for our guys because they know that that's a quality side they just beat.